Hello and welcome to our webinar tonight. I am going to kick it off by introducing myself. My name is Erin, and I want to start off by sharing a little bit about my story and how I kind of got to where I'm at today. In doing something like this, a webinar, sharing more about what I do as a partner. So, rewind to 4 years ago, a little over that actually. I had just had our third baby in September of 2019, and I was about 5 months postpartum. He was back at daycare, I was back at work, and I was feeling the worst I had ever felt in my own skin. I did not recognize myself, my clothes didn't fit, and I just felt different. Like, I had always felt self-conscious and uncomfortable in my skin, but something after that 3rd baby, it was worse, and I was really struggling with wanting to go anywhere. I didn't wanna put clothes on. I didn't wanna, leave the house because it meant putting clothes on that I didn't feel comfortable in, and I also had no energy. I was tired all the time, which, with a baby, that's kind of par for the course. But I also was just a couch potato and just kind of sat around. Um, and I had tried a lot of different workouts and gyms and diets and all the things in the past. And I was never able to stick with anything. I think now looking back, because a lot of them were like short term quick fixes. I wanted results, I wanted them quickly, and I would do whatever it took in a short period of time. But then when I didn't see the result, I got frustrated and quit. And I also at that time was, like I said, back to work. I was working full time, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. And my husband was also working full time. And we were struggling to get by. I mean, barely scraping by. I remember one time going to the grocery store when our bank account was like so close to zero. And I was like, do I have enough money? Like, I literally had to take out my calculator on my phone and add up the groceries as I was going. And I've never had to do that before. And I was like, okay, I don't like this. I don't want to do this anymore. And I'd been following a stranger on social media for a while, somebody I didn't know, but somebody I had just come across. And she was sharing her health and fitness journey. She started from, I think she was over 200 pounds, and she lost her weight, the weight she was looking to lose, and she was helping other people do it. She was also building a business with that. And providing income for her family. She was actually able to stay home with her kids and work this business full time. And I'd been following her, and my first thoughts were good for her, but I could never do that. And then as the time went by, I mean, I followed her for a long time. As time went by, it kind of stuck in the back of my brain. She just kept popping up. I saw other people I even actually knew, and it didn't stick with me as much as her story somehow stuck with me. And so I finally, in February of 2020, decided to hear her out. It was something kind of similar to this. I think it was actually like a Facebook group, where she talked a little bit more about what she did. And I finally decided, you know what, Erin, you've got to do something. We've decided this. You've looked in the mirror and said, I have got to do something. And this time it's got to be different. And this is gonna be different. This can make it different. This will hold you accountable, and this could provide money for us. Like, I was just looking for a little extra every month so that we weren't adding up groceries in the grocery store and afraid I was gonna overdraw my bank account. I just wanted a little something extra, and I was like, "You know what? If I try this and I don't love it, I'll just go back to what I was doing. I'll have to get a second job somewhere outside the home. I'll miss more time with my kids than I'm already missing, sending them to daycare full time. But at least I'll know. I won't have this opportunity in the back of my mind wondering this could be the answer? What if I could do what she's doing? What if this could change my life?" And so I decided to go for it and give it a shot. And I just basically was like, okay, tell me what to do. And here I am, over 4 years later, literally has changed everything for me, from my own health and fitness journey and consistency on my journey to being able to work part time and be at home more with my kids, trips, friendships. bonuses. I mean, like it has changed things that I didn't even anticipate and has been such a big blessing. And that is why I come on here and share and get uncomfortable and do things I never thought I would do, is because it has changed so much for me in such a big way that I want to share it with everyone. So that is my story. And I'm going to kick it off over to Hallie, and she is going to tell you her story.
Hello. So my name is Hallie. I also am a partner. I have been doing this for just over 2 years now, which is so crazy to me because I cannot say enough that I never pictured myself being someone, first of all, that even had a health and fitness journey, and then sharing my own to help other moms, other women as well. So I live in a small town in Maine. I have 3 kids. I actually run the office for a logging company part time, and then I am a health and fitness partner. And one of the things I love about this, and like getting to share a little bit about our stories before we dive into more of like what it is that we do, is that we don't all have the same story. Like Erin actually is my partner. I signed up with her, but like she just shared that she started partnering and her own journey at the same time and like had that accountability piece. I did not. I actually started as a challenger in one of her groups, and I think it's so cool that you can start in different ways depending on where you're at and what your needs are. So I actually started just for myself in November of 2021. My youngest was just shy of 2 years old. I actually like had lost the baby weight. And then when I stopped nursing, had regained all that weight. I was actually the heaviest I had ever been. Like even giving birth to all 3 of my kids, I was the heaviest I had ever been. I just was never someone, I was never an athlete. I was never someone that worked out. I slowly like started gaining weight along with just not feeling my best, like low energy, 3 kids, juggling schedules. My oldest she's about to be 14 in a week. She'll turn 14 years old. So, like, I have a big age gap. So, we're very busy with activities. And I was burnt out, like, just physically exhausted, mentally exhausted, did not feel good, and had just never stuck with anything. Like, I would try like a YouTube workout and maybe do like 2 of them and maybe not even finish one. I feel like I like found one on Amazon Prime one time and just didn't finish it. Like I just was not a workout person. So when I connected with Erin through social media, we just like ended up friends because we had mutual friends and everything, and followed her journey. And I would think to myself, I can't do that. I I can't work out with 3 kids. I don't know how she does that. Like would think over and over. And I remember even in those early conversations talking to her and saying like, I only have 20 minutes to work out. I just finished a 12-week workout program, and some of the workouts were an hour long, and I don't have any more time now. But it's that mindset of like, I only have 20 minutes, and like even then I was pushing it. Like that's what I would tell myself because it was just not a priority to me. And it was I had to like hit that line of like almost like your back is against the wall, just because I truly felt that awful. Like yes, it was the weight, but it was how I felt like physically and mentally, to decide that I had to make the time. And then I finally decided to join her, try the workouts. If you are a body customer now, you know that the workout programs we have, the products we have, the nutrition we have are truly the best. If you are listening to this and you are not a body customer yet, there's a reason why we do what we do, why we love what we do, and why our groups are so successful, because this stuff works. I went from someone who did not work out at all to hit play on my first workout on day one and finish the entire 3-week program and never missed a day. So I went from someone who did not work out at all to someone who worked out 21 days in a row, just like that, because I like changed my mindset and then had a program that worked, that I actually could do the workouts and could do them from home. Because again, 3 kids, I'm not driving to a gym. I'm not trying to find daycare and like trying to leave the house super early in the morning. I can do it while they're sleeping, while they're playing, all the things. And so falling in love with those workouts, that's why I do what I do on here. That's why I'm on here tonight. That's why I'm sharing this opportunity with you, because I love this. And I knew, as scary as it was to start sharing my own journey, if I could fall in love with this, if I could completely like change my habits and change my life, then why can't you? Why can't another mom? And like, I had to share that. So terrifying to go on social media and share before and after pictures, which never, like, I took that for me, that before picture, never thought I would share them. So thankful I do have them to like show that progress just for myself personally too. But they weren't meant to be on social media for everyone's eyes to see in the beginning. But it has helped so many others. And I just feel like that feeling is how you get over being scared to share your journey, because you can help others, and just like those conversations and those messages you get, it's huge. So I've been doing it for 2 years. I feel like I'm rambling now because I get into it, but like I just cannot say enough. Like it's just the best thing to share and like be able to provide an income for your family. My daughter is super into travel sports. We're in hotels, I feel like every weekend. And every time when I'm sharing, because we like to share like what you, how you earned, what you, how you used your paycheck that you earned this week, because we'll share later on, but we get paid every Thursday. And I feel like the last few have been like, oh, paying for travel fees, oh, paying for a hotel room. But that's huge. Like that's something I can do extra for my daughter that she's able to do and play these sports because I have this extra income. So we just wanted to share a little bit about like why this means so much to us, why we're so passionate about it, and like how it fits into our busy lives. And now we want to share more about like what the heck it is that we do. Erin's going to kind of explain it and we're going to break it down for you.
Yes. So, first thing is I'm just going to talk a little bit about our team. So we are so Hallie mentioned that I am her partner. So she is part of my team, but we are also a part of a bigger team. And you'll see the name underneath me is Jess Dukes, and that is my partner. That's who I signed up with. And we are using her Zoom link tonight. But this picture here is from Summit last year. Our team is two times 2 years in a row. Gosh, I can't even talk. 2 years in a row, the top team. So Natasha Pearson is at the front there, and she was the top and coach in all of our company, and she is on our team. So we have the best training. And so when you join our team, you get access to all of those tools and resources that we have as a team. So you are getting training from a top team. And then we are going to talk a little bit about like, okay, this is good. What the heck is partnering? And I feel like this is something that, you know, it's so basic, it seems so simple, but it is like, okay, I don't even know what does that even mean? So what we do, or what being a partner is helping people. And our goal is helping 3 people a month. We connect them with bodies, programs, and products. We help them get results with those products and programs by holding them accountable in our private challenge group. So Hallie and I run 2 separate groups, but when you join our team, you join our group. So when Hallie joined me, she joined my group, and then she decided she wanted to start her own group, which is the most amazing thing. And I'm so proud of her for that. But I do have some partners on my team who um, have stuck with me, and they still are a part of my group. So we help you from start to finish. We give you all the tools that we use every day. Oh, my leg's falling asleep. Sorry. And we get you results. So that is our goal, is to help you on your health and fitness journey and get you results. So that is that. And then this is for you. If you are on your health and fitness journey, you want to help others, you want to make an impact, you want to help get your products paid for, or have the money for whatever you want to have it for, and you want to earn an income while helping others. And I also will say, this says this is for you if you're on your health and fitness journey. And I already said this, I was not on my health and fitness journey. So do not feel like you have to be. But if you are, why the heck not do this, right? Like, why not share your journey and help other people, make an impact, show them what they're capable of, and make a difference in their life? Why not? Next, so kind of sharing more here. in depth about what we actually do. So, our number one job as a partner is we get our own results. So, my job is me first and foremost. It's getting results on my own journey. It is being proof that these products and programs work, which they do. And we get results. Now, I want to like caveat that and say every person is different and everyone wants different results. So it's whatever you are looking for, whatever your goals are, that's what you're working towards. If your goal is weight loss, you're working to lose that weight. If your goal is gaining muscle, that's perfect. If your goal is just an overall healthy lifestyle, that's what you're working for. So it can be whatever it is, but whatever your goal is, you're working to get those results and you're sharing it on social media. So you're using your social media like it is a health and fitness journal. You're showing, like in the beginning, I shared like a picture of my workout area, a sweaty selfie, um, maybe a picture of my food, which I still do now, but it was little bits and pieces here and there just to show, like, here, I'm doing my workout. I did my workout. Here's what I'm eating. Here's my water, and just showing those little bits and pieces. I did not start my health and fitness journey talking in my stories, doing webinars like this, or even running my own group. Like I mentioned, I joined my Jess, the girl that we're using her Zoom link. I joined her group when I first started. So I was not doing all of these things right out of the gate. I was focusing on myself, but I was also sharing. I started sharing it, sharing little pieces, little bits and pieces. And that's something that we teach you how to do too. But sharing it is key because if you don't share, no one will know, right? I mean, they won't know what you're doing or how you're getting the results, or even that they can do it too. So, part of our job is to share, to show other people what's possible, what we're doing, and that they can do it too. And um, the next thing we do is we do invite people to join us. So don't freak out because I know that this sounds scary, but we don't cold message people, right? We are using our social media as our journal. We are connecting with people. We're sharing our journey and we are inviting people who are following along on our journey to do this with us. So that means someone who is following along in my stories, someone who is liking or commenting on something that I've posted. It also could be someone, that's my next slide, someone who is really close to you, someone in your inner circle, your best friend, your family. You're inviting you if you follow me on social media, you know I do a post almost every day and usually I'm inviting to do this with me. So I use my social media, my stories. I every day I try to invite to something in my stories, whether it's something like this, like a webinar about partnering, or if it's just my group. But I am inviting to something always. And those who are following along, I mentioned that. So people who are seemingly interested in what you're doing because they're following along. If they weren't interested, they wouldn't follow, right? They would not be in your stories. They would not be liking or commenting. And if they aren't interested, they'll tell you that, and that's fine. But it's kind of like, as someone once said to me, and I love this analogy. I never would have thought of it this way. But when someone's following along, or when someone um, interacts with your social media, you think of it like you were in a storefront, like you owned, let's say, like a Starbucks or something, right? And someone walks in the door, they're walking in the door of your social media when they're following along. And if you didn't greet them when they walked in the door of your business, would that like that wouldn't necessarily be the best business thought, right? I mean, you wouldn't do that. If you owned a business and someone walked in your door, you'd say, "Hey, how's it going? How can I help?" And so that's how I think about it when I'm inviting people who are following along. It's like, is there anything I can help with? Like, are you following along because there's, some part of my journey that you are connecting with? Like, can I help you? And if not, that's totally fine. Like, look around. That's great. I'm so glad you're here. I appreciate your support. That's what I always say because I truly do. And then invite your mom friends, invite your neighbor, your cousin, your coworkers, people who you think like they would love this. And not in a way like they need to have this, but like they would love this community. They would love these workouts. Or heck, like I would invite them to go on a walk with me, invite them to do this with you too, right? Or to go to the mall or to go grab coffee. It is the same sort of thing. That's what I think about it as. I have something that I love that is working for me that I want to share, and I want to share it with everyone around me because I want it to impact them positively too. And then we help the people get results. So we check in with them. And again, this is all in our training. We teach you how to do all of this, but we lead by example. So we show them. And again, you do not have to be an expert. I had no experience when I started, and I just learned as I went. And that's all you have to do too. Learn as you go, ask questions. That's what I am here for, what Hallie is here for. And we want you to be successful. So you ask questions, but you help your clients use the tools that you've given them, the same tools that you use, and you help them get the results they're looking for. And a lot of times that's in our private communities. Sometimes that's in a personal message of some kind or talking to them face to face and just checking in, sending them resources, just different things. But that is our job. So once they have joined you on your journey, you help them get results. And really, body gives us everything we need, and we give that to our customers. We're kind of like we're not health and fitness professionals. We are kind of like I don't want to say middleman, but kind of like the middleman, right? We give people the tools and body creates them. They have the professionals who create these workouts, create the nutrition programs. They know what they're doing, and we just help kind of guide people through them. So we give them all the tools they need. We plug them into our groups, and that is how you build your team. So you helping your clients get results is how you grow your team, how you um, kind of have that longevity. Those people who are with you for a long time, they fall in love with it too. And, maybe they want to join your team as a partner, like Hallie joined my team as a partner. And maybe they don't, they're just a lifelong customer, but it matters, all of it. So that is the coolest. And another really cool thing is that we earn trips just for helping 3 people a month. So we talked earlier about our goal is to help 3 people a month. So think about your like Facebook friends list, right? Or your Instagram followers. How many do you have? I would be willing to bet, even if you don't have a big account, you have 50, 75, 100 people, right? At least. And we only I mean, depending on how fast you want to grow your business, your goal might be more people than that, but minimum 3 people a month is our goal. There's no requirements. You don't have to help 3 people a month. That is just our goal to help us keep growing our business every single month. And there are incentives for that. And one of those is this trip. This picture is from this year. Hallie and some other girls on our bigger team went on this trip to the Dominican Republic. And it was my third trip that was paid for because I helped at least 3 people every single month. And so I got to bring my husband on that trip too. So I earned that trip for my husband and I by helping at least 3 people a month every month. So it's really cool. There are those incentives too. And so you will be joining our team of coaches. There is nothing like this. I am such an introvert. I am terrible in social situations. I'm bad with carrying on conversations. Talking face to face scares me, but I've never really had like a close group of girlfriends. So having the support and the community and getting that not just from our group, our challenge group, but getting that from other partners who want to help other people who are working this business to provide for their families in whatever way they want, and who also have a love for body and the programs and the workouts and all the things is like nothing. I like this was one of the things I never saw coming. Like I didn't expect to make friends. I didn't expect to go on trips or to have like meet people that I don't know in real life. Like most of these girls I didn't know before these trips, before Body, before meeting them, from them being a stranger on social media to now being friends. It's truly amazing. So that's another perk. So now, how do we earn income? So there are a couple different ways. First, and probably the most common, is commission. So for every sale we make, we do earn a commission, 20% commission from our sales. And um, that is how you will earn income in the beginning as you are growing your business. As you've grown your business, you will start earning bonuses. And one of the bonuses is called Team Cycle Bonus. And that bonus kind of just grows over time and is something that you can kind of um, benefit from as your team grows. There's another group volume bonus, a quarterly bonus. So every quarter you have the opportunity to earn a bonus on top of these other bonuses and the commission you make. And then there's also rank bonuses. There's a new one for what is called a diamond in the business, and it was just opened up this year. So that is a brand new way. And actually, Hallie just earned that bonus. Um, for the first quarter. So I think it was just deposited into our bank account on Thursday. So she just earned it. An extra $250 is what she earned. And that's amazing. Like I think about that much money, especially, with the economy the way it is and just everything being more expensive, and every little bit helps. And that can go such a long way. So I love these bonuses and just the potential. Like you get to choose your income. You get to choose how much you work this business and what you want to get out of it. So this is our income statement, and you can take a look at this. It looks better online. This picture is not a very good copy of it, but you can see for the different ranks. And I mentioned Hallie just got the diamond bonus, so she is a diamond. I am a star diamond. You can kind of look at the low earnings, average earnings, and high earnings of the different ranks. And the emerald rank at the very top, that is just having two people on your team, two people who start their journey with you. That's it, two. And I have to say, of course, no income is guaranteed. It is a direct reflection of your hard work. So we don't get paid for just showing up, like just showing up on my health and fitness journey. I don't get paid. I don't just earn a paycheck for doing nothing. I earn a paycheck because I work hard. And I do work hard because I love this business. I love what it has done for my family, and I love helping other people and getting those messages like Hallie said, um, that this is changing their lives. Like that is the absolute best feeling. And I'm a nurse. I can't remember if I mentioned that, but I've said this and I'll say it a million times over. I've never felt as a nurse as fulfilled and appreciated and like I'm making an impact as much as I feel with this business. And that's huge. Um, Nursing is a very thankless job. But anyway, so this, you can look up more information on income, but it really truly is what you want it to be. You can work hours that work for your schedule, for your family schedule, whatever works for you. There's no like, you have to show up 8 to 5, or you have to do this, or you have to do that. You are your own boss and you get to decide, which is so cool. But don't worry. I know this is a lot of information. We are here to help. We want you to be successful. You can start training and learning about this business anytime. We have an app that is new, and that is where our training is. So the company has a 28-day training. So there's specific tasks, and I love this because I'm such a checkbox person. Like I like to check the box. It gives you specific, like do this on day 1, do this on day 2, trainings, You learn about the products. You learn more about the business and how to earn income and all these things. You learn it all in the training. And then we are here, our team is here to help you with whatever you have questions with. Um, but your first goal, like we said, is to help 3 new people each month get started with the Body Essentials pack. And um, this is the pack. So it is $219. We do have a $20 promo code. And so if you enroll as a partner, you will get a $20 promo code that you can offer. And if you do not already have access to this pack, you will get everything you need for your journey. And that's what I love about this is everything you need for your own health and fitness journey. And this is what you will give to everyone who enrolls with you because it gives you everything you need: workouts, nutrition, a product, support, mindset, our virtual community, everything all in one, all in the app, and workouts for a whole year, unlimited. So it is a super good deal for what comes out to be $199. And with this pack, your your coach enrollment fee, which is normally, I think it's on this next one. Nope, it's not. But the coach enrollment fee is normally $39.95 if you were to just enroll as a coach without the package. With the package, that coach enrollment fee is waived. So you actually don't have to pay for getting access to all of the tools. And if you already have purchased that package, you can get the tools, the coach enrollment tools, for free one time. So if you have not ever been a partner before, I say coach partner, they're interchangeable. You can get that for free. After your first month, there is a $15.95 business service fee. That fee is waived for military families. So if you are military, there is a form you can fill out. We get 20% discount on our own products. And I want to explain, so these fees that I'm talking about, that $39.95, that gives you all of the tools that you need: trainings, ways to monitor your business. And Body does all of our products. They do all the shipping, they do all the returns, the customer service. You literally have to do nothing except send your customer a link. Your customer signs up with that link, they check out, and then Body handles everything else, which is so nice. Um, so everything is covered for $15.95 ongoing. You can cancel anytime, you're not locked into anything. But it is $15.95 a month, which is super cheap, I think. Plus you save on your own products 20%, which I save more than I spend for sure. So what's next? Tell the partner that invited you you're ready to go. If you don't already have access to everything you need for your own journey, we will pick your supplements and send you a link to sign up with the partner enrollment fee waived. If you don't, if you already have everything, then talk to us about that partner enrollment and whether it will be $40 or if it'll be free, we can tell you. And then start training. Like, you can download the app for partners, log in, and you can get started right away. You can start earning income, you can start helping other people, and you can start sharing your journey from day one. And we will teach you how to do that. So now is Q&A. And I should have said this a long time ago, but if you have any questions, please drop them in the chat. And I did get a couple of questions from someone who was not able to hop on. So I want to share those. And the first question was, is it really possible to do this if I am working full time? And the answer is yes. I think I shared in the beginning that you do not have to be a full time, you do not have to commit to like an 8 to 5. You can work this business a little bit here, a little bit there. And that's what I did in the beginning. I worked full time. I would wake up and do a little bit of work beforehand before I went to work. Anytime I went to the bathroom on my lunch break, I would do a little bit here, a little bit there. After work was kind of like literal chaos: daycare pickup, dinner, baths, bedtime. So that was like out. But then after bedtime, I would do more work until it was time for me to go to bed. I wanted to grow this business early on when I saw the potential. So I was willing to do whatever it took to grow and to do the things and to move forward. And I wanted it. So I was willing to do whatever. And um, yeah, so it's totally possible. Next question was, I don't have many followers or people I know who would be interested. Where would I start? And I already talked about this a little bit actually. So I don't want to spend too much time going over it, but you have more people on your friends list than you think. If you have 100 people on your friends list, that's 100 people you can talk to. And that is huge. And I know not everyone is going to follow along with you. Not everyone you're going to reach out to, but you have a lot of people, I bet, in your circle somewhere who would, if you said, "Hey, I'm starting this, do this with me," they would say, "Yep, I'm in." Right? I mean, if your best friend texted you and said, "Hey, do this with me," you'd say, "Okay, sure. Why not?" Right? I would, unless it was something crazy like skydiving. I might say no. But I mean, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, sure, let's do it. Why not? Okay, you're doing it, I'll do it. So don't discount that. Your sister, your mom, your cousin, your aunt, someone you're close with. I'm sure same goes for them. But I will say my mom has still not joined me on this journey. So 4 years later, some people won't, and that's okay. You have to, expect that. But um, it is what it is. There are a lot of people that will join you, but sometimes you just have to ask. And then how often do you get paid? And Hallie mentioned this earlier on too, as we get paid weekly every single Thursday, which is the best. So if you're used to like every other week paychecks, or whatever it is, you get paid. You can earn a paycheck if you put in the work, right? I talked about that. If you put in the work, you can earn a paycheck every single week, which is the best. So every week I get a paycheck from Body, and every week I get to decide what it goes towards, and that's the best feeling. So, okay, thank you so much for joining. This is truly my heart, and I absolutely love sharing this opportunity. I can't say enough how much it has changed everything for me. Has given me so much more than I ever anticipated, and that's why I'm here 4 years later, because I love it and I want to share it with everyone and anyone who will listen to me. So, all right, have a good evening and thank you again for joining. Bye.